Welcome back, everyone. So after a pretty fun horde night out in the street, it's time to get back to normal business here, as normal as it can be. I'm crafting some more ammo for the pistol because I'm almost out. 12 more boxes of shotgun shells to go along with the shotgun shells we currently have, which is, yeah, I guess it's a decent amount. But we're all ready to go. I took all of the glass I crafted out of the forge. I'm pretty sure I got it all. Right now I need to do this. I need to take a little bit of that and stick it into here to smelt down the rest of that glass. Got this one going right here. We are completely out of resources though. Well, not completely, but darn near completely. That's the tiny little bit of iron that I have left over. Out of all we've done, you know, that's it. That's all I have left. So let me take this coal out of here. We'll stick it in the iron forge. We're only going to stick half of it in there. Coal burns for a long time. 26 minutes, all of that will be smelted out most likely. But anyway, I am going to take the auger. I'm going to get some more gas. I got plenty of repair kits. Trying to think, there's something that's missing on my belt. I guess I could leave my building supplies in the motorcycle. And we'll have those when we go over to the new construction, the new build. But everything here that can kind of go in there. I'd love to craft some grenades, you know, at some point. I'd love to do that so we can take on another horde out in the street. I think this next horde will probably go back into the base again. You know, the hordes are really starting to get difficult now. And I've just hit that magic number. But I'm going to jump into an iron node. I think I'm going to go find another one. I don't think I want to mine here anymore. It kind of depends. Maybe there's still enough down in here. Let me do that. Let me jump down in the hole and see how much is left. And if there's a decent amount left, I'll just hang out here close to the base. We don't have to venture off and search for some. And then I'll be back with you in just a moment. Oh boy. I got some friends. I don't know if they're friends. Some visitors. Oh boy. Well, this is so painful mining without that book getting that one shot on the node. I think I've changed my mind to... Are you dead? Nancy, what are you doing? Oh. I think I changed my mind. I'm going to hold off on mining right now. And I'll come back. Your leg is in my way, Nurse Nancy. Okay, there we go. I'll come back again, but we're going to go take a look at all the traders on day 58. I'm pretty sure it all respawns. They all respawn on 58. And see if we can't locate that book. We might have to hop on that gyrocopter and hunt for more cities. I'm sure there are more cities somewhere out here. We can't go any further that way. Looks like there might be a city over this way. Probably some in the desert. Maybe one right here. Looks like there could be a base right there. And, or I'm sorry, a city right there. And then another city over here. Looks like definitely a city over here. You got a road there and a road there, and I can already see a building. So maybe we take a look at that. Only problem I have with that place over there is that's going to be hard to see because it's a burnt biome. All right, I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to hop on the old gyrocopter, and we're going to fly over to that other city. I'm glad I looked in here because I would not have had my money in case we come across a trader. But we'll fly. This will kind of change things up a little bit from the building. We'll do some more building towards the end of the video maybe. But I'm going to go ahead and start flying now. It's almost day 58. And by the time we can reach down here to this, what could potentially be a city, it'll be time to visit the traders over there. Hopefully we find one. Well, folks, I've been flying around for a long time. I decided just to take a break from the flying around. Look, I made a loop all through here, and from up here, I couldn't see anything. It was all smoky, but It doesn't look to be anything over there in that burnt biome. I guess the burnt biomes are just that. They're just burnt. There's nothing there. I don't know. There's one city over there, but I didn't see any others. So I think I'm going to just drop down right here somewhere and loot some houses, see if there's maybe some books in some of these places that I didn't know about or haven't looted yet. And then it'll be day 58 by the time we finished. And we can go around to all the traders once more, see if we can't get that elusive mining book we've been searching for so long. Look at that, folks. Another 6 quality auger. I just found a 5 quality sniper rifle in that weapons bag back there. But looks like ours is better. We got the, it's about as good as we're going to get for augers. So kind of a null find there. But anyway, I figured I'd share it with you. First house I went into. Well, that's promising. I'm going to keep hitting these houses and these bookshelves until day 58. And then we'll fly around to all the traders. If we have no luck, we'll head on over to our build site and get to building. Well, we got a little BBCC right there in front of us. I don't think there'd be any books in there. There's a lot of bones and meat if we needed that, which we kind of don't. But it's just about to flip over to day 58. I'm going to continue looting these houses. There's the one! We found it! Oh my goodness! We just won the game, folks. We just won. We got that one too. All of those. I don't even know what that was, but I don't care. The art of mining. Oh, if they changed that last stat, they didn't. 20% chance to one-shot any ore. Oh. I'm just going to sit here for a moment, folks. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. We found the mining book that we've been looking for so long now. I think we'll go get a bit of mining done. You know what, folks? Now that I'm recovered from that heart stroke I just had from finding that mining book, something I haven't grown yet? Super corn. I just typed it in. I have the recipe, right? That's our answer to glue and duct tape right there. We could get all splody with some splody cross bolts. Wait, can I make cloth out of plant fiber? I can. So we could make a whole ton of duct tape and start making exploding crossbow bolts and maybe build even a new base for that. Look at that, folks. I went ahead and capped out my Huntsman, 5 of 5, 100% more resources. Just off of 2 pigs, 122 meat. Look at that. That's a lot of meat. I don't think I'm going to worry with all the pigs. I just need to find the super corn. Why is he, why was he just sleeping? Huh? I don't know. Well, we might as well get these while we're in here for the extra bones and rotted flesh. Maybe we expand our garden some. That pig attacked me. Maybe we expand our garden and, you know, grow a whole bunch of super corn if I can get enough. I think I have 3 or 4 of these marked on the map currently. Super corn by 3 right there. Look at that. We are up to 27 super corn just in this one POI. There are 4 more of these. Might be a good idea for us to start thinking about producing that. Maybe we dig up our corn and potatoes or something, and we start focusing on super corn so we can make a whole lot of glue and duct tape. Now, I'm kind of tempted to kill Grace. I don't know how hard that's going to be to do, right? With our current weapons and armor and so forth. I don't think Grace is unkillable. I know I've certainly tried before, and it was really, really hard to do. Makes me kind of want to go through the outside, though, if we're going to do it. There's really no benefit to that either, though, you know? There's no benefit to killing Grace. We don't really need meat. We're not even eating meat anymore. I guess there could be some resources down there, Bones. Oh, look at that. They're hiding a crate on me. Oh, another auger and chainsaw. Yeah, what do you know? Wow, that was incredible. Well, we came away with 575 bones, but those won't be important anymore. If we can start producing a whole lot of this as seed, then we won't have a need for bones anymore. That'll take that issue, that problem away from us. Well, I think I'll swing by this Bob's Boars real fast. Since we're down here next to it, I don't think we have it. No, there's one in our home city also. But there's one right over here that I've marked that I never went into. I was kind of saving those for when we needed meat and bones and whatever. And right now, I just want to go in and get the super corn. Maybe I'll get some of the meat and bones, but if you know, I don't really see a need for that. I'm not hurting for duct tape right now, but you know, there would never be another need for duct tape if we could just make our own glue. So let's head over there and check this one out, see if we can get some more cement and some more super corn. All right, well, time to go up into the BBCC again and see if we can't get some more cement. Oh, you know what I need to do though? My inventory is full. Let's slap some of this stuff up in there. We don't need our money on us. We may never need that again. We can start smelting our money like all the time because we won't have a use for it. Stick the augers and chainsaws in there and that and some of this. I won't be looting that much anymore either. 300 nitrates. It's 300 nitrate. I guess I'll keep it. Blood bags, sugar butts, and this. All right, we're up to 51 super corn. That's awesome. Oh, look at Grace. Grace came out. Grace is out of the pen. Grace takes a lot of rounds to kill her. Oh, Grace is dead. Can I jump down there without breaking my leg? Just in case another Grace spawns in or something, you know. I heard a and I looked down and there's Grace. Oh, look at that, 134 meat off Grace. Yeah, we're really not eating meat anymore, so you know, we'll store it away. Maybe I'll need it someday, but oh, another 6 quality auger. Look at that. Yeah, ours is still better though. We keep getting these augers, but they're no better than ours. You know, that's, what is that? The semi mod? Wonder if you could stick that on the M60. I wonder how that would be. Yeah, you get an M60. It wouldn't make much sense to make that a semi-automatic. But I bet you could stick it on there and make the M60 a semi-automatic like a sniper rifle or something. That'd be kind of cool. Well, I don't know. Tell me in the comment section, is there really any need to ever go back to a trader again? I mean, is there anything that we need from there that we don't have? Let's take a look at our books. See how many we have full series. We are full. We have all, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8. We could actually use that one. Shots fired at point blank ignore armor. Well, I don't... Does that count towards this weapon, though? I mean, I would assume it does. What is this one? Is this one the pistol book? Or is it the Magnum Enforcer book? Because that's the 44, right? Penetrate enemies, bulk craft ammo. I'd really like to have that one, but I mean, I don't see anything else that could really benefit us. Maybe we come across that hunter's journal or something. Is there something that I'm not thinking about that we'd actually need from a trader moving forward? Otherwise, no more trader trips around the world. Those take time. Those take a lot of time for me to do. If I didn't have a need to do that anymore, we could get a lot more, base building done and so forth, and kind of make sure we're always prepared for Horde Night, and a lot of mining done. Folks, I'm so excited right now to have this mining book. I'm going to go back to the base, and I'm just going to mine. I'm going to mine iron in our little iron mine next to the base, see if we can't, one-shot some of that ore, and how much we can accumulate on one coffee, or 2 coffees, and 1 candy. My goodness, folks. So Mrs. S showed up, and I came over here with the auger, and I muted to talk to her for a minute while I was recording, and I guess I showed you how much iron I came up with in 1 coffee and 1 candy. Well, half a candy and 1 coffee was just a ridiculous amount by one-shotting this ore. Look at this. Watch this. One shot. You hardly, look at that, another 1 shot. You hardly ever go through, a full block of iron before you're, you one-shot it. And so that's just going to make things so much easier for us moving forward. That's really all I said on the part I had to kind of cut out. Maybe I'll put some of that in there to show you. But I think I did. I'll probably just at least flash the amount of iron that I got. We got all of that queued up down here, all of these smelting. One thing I was saying is we're not going to need a lot of iron moving forward, a lot of steel. We're not going to need a lot of steel. We'll need forged iron, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this auger now. I'm going to go over and we're going to mine for coal and nitrate now that we can just blast through it. Another thing I did was I ripped up the corn and I planted super corn. And I think I'll get, 30 out of these 10 once I harvest them. And we'll probably rip up the potatoes, plant the 10 over here also. And, then we can double that to 60. I have 24... Yeah, I have 24 more farm plots and a crazy amount of rotted flesh here that we could make even more garden plots and just expand this. Maybe we expand it out this way, though. You know what I mean? We double row it right here and expand it and so forth. And the one thing that's holding me back would be cloth. And it's hard to believe that would be the thing that's going to hold me back. 3,238 plant fiber only makes 161 cloth. So that's not an efficient way of doing it. I don't have an efficient, fast way of mining or harvesting plant fiber. So we'll have to find some places to gather cloth from. We may have to start using our money at the traders and buying any cloth that they may have. Clothes are not a viable source. It just takes too many to make a couple cloth. It's too time consuming. But if we can find a military base, maybe that's our answer. I don't need eye candy. Maybe the military bases will be the answer for cloth. Well, there's something we can buy with our money. The parts. Well, I did get some cloth like what we were just talking about. Polymers, electrical parts. Let's see what it takes to make an exploding. Oh, I don't even know how to make those. So how do we get these? Oh, the Ranger's Guide. So there will still be a need if we ever want to make the exploding crossbow bolts or exploding arrows, but I prefer the bolts just because I can pull the trigger and boom, they shoot out instead of having to draw it back. That's a little dangerous. you know, maybe we can still go around to the traders to try to find the archery book that allows us to do that. But I can, you know, make the same route we were doing before for the traders to get cloth. That gives us 250. That's like 250 duct tape. But let's ride over here and gather up some coal and nitrate. And I didn't see a chem lab at the trader, so we're probably going to have to make our own. Make another one to plop down in the base there. I don't want to really... There's a booger lady just standing there. Huh. But I don't really want to expand this base and spend many resources on it if I can help it, because we're building that other nice base, and we'll just move into there eventually. But let me get to mining, and I'll be back with you in just a moment. Look at that. After one coffee, of course I ate the candy, it's counting down now, but after one coffee worth of time, look at that, 5, almost 6 stacks of coal. So I'm going to get out of here. Looks like I had a little... there's no need to get out of here. Here's the nitrate hole right here. I mined all the way over to it. So let me drink another coffee, get some matching nitrate to go with this coal, and I'll get back with you in just a minute. All right, folks, I'm going to stop right there. That's almost 5 stacks of it. The coffee and the candy wore out, and there's no need. Look at that tunnel I mined in there. My goodness. But, wow, just having that potential to one-shot the ore makes such a huge difference when you're mining for resources. So, at some point, I'll go back over to our lead mine, and we'll just go crazy on that and get, 6, 8, 10 stacks of lead, so we have plenty of that on standby. Lead's a little softer, I believe. You can mine it a little faster, even without the... that stuff is in here. Even without the one shot. So we should get a tremendous amount of lead when we go, mining for that. But let me dump all this stuff off. I'm going to get all this gunpowder cooking up right now. And 3 chem benches should be enough for now. But the even greater part of the whole thing with gunpowder is that I spec'd into explosives, so we can make stacks. I can make 37 stacks of this stuff. Isn't that crazy? Okay, let's grab all of our building supplies that we have available and head on over to the new build site. All right, folks. Well, that's going to do it for today. Boy, I am pooped. I have been building for a long, long time. And I ran myself out of paint. I'm almost out of concrete. So we go back to the base. I have to get more paint and make more paint. And then I'm going to have to make a lot more concrete. We may have to get, I don't know, we may have to get some more forges going. Instead of for the glass, we may have to do it for the concrete instead. But made a lot of progress. You know, we came along here. We got these other pyramids kind of put up, the base part of them at least. And, you know, they're looking, well, just like the first one did. That one actually took damage. I have glass in my inventory. Oh, that's right. It takes a bulletproof glass to repair one. Ugh, I don't even need to do that because you can't tell it's damaged. Can you? I don't think you can tell it's damaged. No. You can't tell it's damaged at all. So we'll just leave it like it is. It's not worth that because that's another thing. I'm running pretty low in. I don't have a lot of bulletproof glass left. But the forges are ready. I got plenty of this glass for our tunnels underground. I just don't have much of the bulletproof. I'm sitting on 123 of that stuff. So we'll just shove all this in there. Nail gun can stay here. I'll take one back to the base with me. We'll need one back at the base for what we're doing back there. And lanterns. We're out of lanterns. We don't have any of those left. But everything was already in place for these. I already had them laid out, all the rebar there. Only thing we had to do is just upgrade the rebar, place the glass, and paint them. And so it's looking like that. Let's see if I can kind of build up over here without killing myself. If this thing collapses, I'm going to cry. I think I'm on a solid spot right here. So it's looking a little something like that, you know. It's looking all right. The lanterns, the way they look from up here, it looks kind of awful, especially that one's not painted over there. But when you're on the ground level, you'll never really see them, you know, and it also prevents us from having to ever run power to these things. That would be a huge pain, having to run power to all of these. And yeah, I fell and I hurt my leg earlier. I fell down in the hole right there. I was going to move my storage chest, so when I did dig that out, I didn't collapse it, and I slipped and fell down in the doggone hole. But anyway, so we got the four small structures put up, the bases of them, at least the base of the structures. But I gotta get some more paint so I can finish that glass on that side, finish painting it, wall it off on the inside. And yeah, then we'll start actually working on the structures themselves, like the interior portions of them. The smaller ones, I'm still not really sure yet exactly what I'm going to do with those. I mean, I have an idea of how I'm going to do it, but that was a pretty time-consuming thing, just upgrading the concrete and getting it all painted, running ourselves out of concrete and paint. So that'll be the goal next episode, is to, you know, start crafting more paint, gather whatever paint we have, craft all the concrete we possibly can, maybe even convert some of those forges to concrete so that we can, pump it out a little bit faster. I really could have made this stuff out of cobblestone. I didn't need to make it out of concrete. I just worried that if we the plan is to put auto turrets up over here. And if we put auto turrets up to protect these from screamers and so forth, the auto turrets are going to hit them, and if they were flagstone, you know, they would get destroyed. Plus, it still takes stone. It still takes stone to craft the flagstone and cobblestone. So, it just makes sense to kind of make it out of concrete. It's just a little more time consuming with having to forge it and all. But anyway, we'll call it right there for the day. And I'm sure I probably showed you a little bit of what went into this. But I think you all saw the first one being built. It was just the same old thing over and over and over again. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for all your support, for all those thumbs up and comments. Have yourselves a wonderful day. I'll see you all next time.